There are 6 small, everyday things you do out of pure love that your dog quietly wishes you'd give up. And their body has been telling you so all along, in a flick of an ear and a slow lick of the lips you've probably been reading as nothing. Subscribe to Paw Sense for gentle, science-backed insights into what your dog is really telling you, and become the owner your dog has always wished for. None of these make you a bad owner. Not one. They just mean you're about to become a much better listener. So, number 1, you come home. The key turns, the door swings open, and your voice jumps up an octave. Hi, hello, look who it is. And you lean right down over your dog and smother them in that first frantic minute. Feels like love. To them, it can feel like a wave crashing over their head. Watch closely and you'll see it. A paw lifting off the floor. A big, slow yawn when they're not tired at all. A quick flash of whale eye, where the whites show at the corner as they glance away. That's not joy. That's a little dog brain saying, "This is a lot, all at once." Watch your dog at the door tonight. If you spot that quick lick of the lips or a paw lifting off the floor, that's them talking to you. Really talking. The kind swap here is almost too easy. Come in quiet. Hang up your keys. Wait a few seconds. And only once they've actually settled do you crouch down low and say hello, calm and soft. You'll be amazed how much more they melt when the moment isn't a flood. Number 2, the full body hug. We wrap both arms right around them and squeeze, because that's what we do with the people we love. But watch what a dog who's only putting up with it does. The ears pin back, flat against the skull. The mouth clamps shut, and the whole body goes still. Not relaxed still, frozen still, like they're waiting for it to be over. Now picture the opposite. A dog who genuinely loves the contact goes loose and wiggly, whole back end swinging, leaning in for more. Be honest with yourself here. Does your dog melt into your arms, or does everything go still? The kind swap? Skip the wraparound. Scratch slow along the side of their chest instead, right where the leg meets the body, and then just pause. Let them decide. If they lean into your hand and ask for more, you'll know. If they step back, they've told you something, and you listened. And here's the thread I want you to hold on to, because it runs through everything coming next. There's a world of difference between affection your dog truly enjoys and affection they merely endure. One they seek out, the other they just survive. Which brings us to something your hands do on almost every single walk. One thing that tells your dog, over and over, that the whole world is unsafe, and it runs right against their throat without you ever feeling it pull. It runs right against their throat, and most owners never feel it. The tight leash. Every time that line goes taut and presses on their neck, you're quietly telling your dog's body that there's tension out here in the world, that something is wrong. And just like the hug they only endure, they can't say so except by bracing. And here's the thing. Your dog's nervous system doesn't read a taut leash as "we're in a hurry." It reads it as danger. All day, on every single outing. That steady pull, taut against their throat, is a low hum of stress you've stopped noticing, but they never do. Their body stays a little braced, a little ready, from the driveway to the corner and back. On your next walk, glance down at the leash. Is there a soft loop of slack hanging, or is it a straight, tight line? Just look. That one glance tells you almost everything about how safe your dog feels next to you. So here's the kind swap, and it costs you nothing. Let the line fall. Let it drop into a soft J shape of slack, that gentle little curve dipping down between your hand and their collar. No pressure, no message. And then watch what happens to your dog. Because the change is instant and it's visible. The shoulders drop. The stride opens up. A dog on a slack line moves looser, easier, almost bouncier, head swinging, feet light. The moment that pressure comes off the throat, their whole body says, "Oh, okay, we're fine." Same walk, same street. Completely different dog. Now, number 4. And this one, honestly, we all do it because it looks like the gentlest thing in the world. The pat on the top of the head. Here's what you're missing. From down where your dog lives, a hand coming down over their eyes is a lot to take. Think about it from their side. A big shape descending straight toward their face, blocking the light. Even from someone they adore. That's a lot. So watch closely next time, and you'll catch it. They blink, they lean back, they tuck their head just slightly away from that descending hand. That little duck isn't shyness. That's a flinch. That's affection they're tolerating, not affection they're soaking up. Try this later today. Instead of patting the top of the head, reach gently under to the chest. And watch which way your dog moves. Reach under, low and slow, to the chest, or come in from the side to the side of the cheek. And notice the difference. Instead of ducking away, they melt toward you. They lean in. They ask for more. Same love in your hand, but now it's landing the way you meant it. And do you see the thread here? The hug they endured. The leash pressing on their throat. The pat that made them flinch. Over and over, it's the same quiet trade. Affection your dog braces through, swapped for affection they actually seek out. Loose and leaning in, instead of stiff and pulling away. But the next one surprises almost every owner, because it feels like the polite, considerate thing to do. The moment on the walk when you gently move your dog along and think you're being good to them, while you're actually cutting off the single most calming thing in their whole day. That tug onward, come on, let's go, past the lamppost, past that perfect patch of grass, is the 5th habit, and here's what it really costs. That sniff isn't your dog dawdling. That's your dog reading the morning news. Every scent on that post is a headline. Who walked here? What they ate? Which dog down the street is in season? And how long ago they passed? Your dog takes it all in through their nose, and that's how they make sense of their whole world. And here's the part most owners never hear. Sniffing is the single most calming thing your dog does all day. It's not just information, it's decompression. So when you move them along to keep the walk brisk, you think you're being efficient. You're actually closing the one thing that settles them most. The swap is so easy it barely feels like effort. Give them a sniff walk. A walk where the whole point is the nose, not the distance. You let them stop. You let them linger. You follow where they want to go instead of pulling them where you planned. So here's a little challenge. Tomorrow, pick one walk and let it be all about the nose. No hurrying. Just follow where they want to sniff, and watch how differently they come home. You might cover half the ground you normally would. And they'll walk in the door looser, softer, more like a dog who just got a full hour to themselves. Which brings us to the last one. And this is the one we do out of pure love. Number 6 is disturbing their rest. You see them curled up asleep, so peaceful, and you can't help it. You scoop them up for a cuddle. You hover a little while they eat, just to be near. You gently push your nervous dog toward a stranger's hand. Sure, they'll love everyone once they say hello. All of it comes from a good place. That's what makes it so easy to miss. Because a dog who needs space will tell you, quietly. The head that turns away. The little shift as they get up and move to the other side of the room. And the big one. A stiffness, a freeze over a bowl when someone leans in too close. That freeze isn't rudeness. It's your dog saying, "Not right now." And honoring that, actually backing off when they ask, is one of the deepest ways you'll ever earn their trust. It tells them their no means something. That safe really means safe. The swap is to give them a place that is truly, completely theirs. A bed that's truly theirs, in a quiet corner, where nobody reaches in and nobody scoops them up. And then you let them come to you. Think about your dog's favorite napping spot right now. That quiet little place is far more precious to them than you probably realize. Guard it. And you give them something rare. And that's all 6. Notice none of this was an overhaul. You don't have to become a different owner overnight. It's just listening a little closer, greeting them quietly, scratching the chest instead of squeezing, loosening the leash, reaching under, not over, following the nose, letting them rest. Do these small things, and you'll watch your dog soften, seek you out more, lean in on their own, and settle into the safest relationship they've ever known. If you'd like to keep learning what your dog is really telling you, subscribe to Paw Sense and become the owner your dog has always wished for. Until next time, give your dog an extra ear scratch from me. This is Paw Sense.